Massive thank you to all our channel members. Your support helps keep MyFaction Reaction going strong. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, everybody. Sorry. Just getting ready for Raw here, guys. We're getting ready to go live with the show. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out. I do appreciate that. I'm getting a warning from YouTube here. I got to take a peek at what this warning says. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. The current stream bitrate. Oh no, the bitrate's not good. Why is the bitrate not good? Well, hopefully everything looks okay with you guys. Tell me if there's a problem with the bitrate. I'm looking at it right now. I guess it's just me. So, but what's going on, Lewis? I hope you're having a good day. Should be solid Raw. Will you be doing? So I had intended to be live after, but actually, once Raw finishes up, I got something I got to finish on. So, but so yeah, no playing after today. I'll probably just do the Michelle McCool birthday bash on my own. I'll save the weekly tower for later this week. So yeah, what's going on, Charger? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hey, what's going on, Joker? Benny, welcome. Yeah, this is in Toronto, about 2 hours away from me. God, even if I'd bought tickets, I wouldn't have wanted driven today. It's a snow nightmare right now. Ooh, let's hit record. So getting there would have been a real problem. So, oh, and they're showing the building this stadium in Saudi. It's kind of crazy. I've seen the pictures, how quickly this came together. They started building it January 5th. So, still not the biggest fan of Saudi Arabia, but man, they got this Scotia built there. The Scotia Bank. I love the Scotia Bank Arena. What's going on, Alex? Motion, what's up? My friend, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got a lot of teasers today, so that's kind of cool. I'm excited about all these teasers. What we need, and it looks like here, I'll just mute this so it's out of your ears. But Jesse from the Pro Wrestling Shoot has said he was invited to a call this morning to go over all the details about 2K, and he'll be able to talk about it on Friday. So it looks like Friday will be the day where we hear everything of what's going on with the game. So now we just got to wait for that. I hope so. I hope they drop last gen and give us crossplay. That's the biggest thing I want to see is crossplay. So it's the biggest thing we need. Cover stars officially 2K. Yeah, I saw that right before the show went live. We'll see it during the show here. I'm sure they'll bring Punk into the ring and do some sort of big thing. I wish I was there, but also it just wouldn't have worked. Crossplay is the biggest thing they're missing. People are complaining about not being able to get matches and stuff, and they're segmented between 2 generations of 4 systems, essentially, if you count PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. So, okay. We'll unmute post AJ coming out here and bring the sound back. In the meantime, I'm just checking to see what's draining all the Wi-Fi in my house. Do what's causing us to say that we're having a problem here. Give me a second here, guys. We'll wait for AJ. How's work? It's good. We're still doing lots of e-learning right now. So that's my computer. Like, nothing's like crazy. I'm going to pause that. That's a huge amount of a drain. How does the stream look? Do I look stattery? Yeah, you need crossplay. Yeah, that's the biggest deal. Ah, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, well, Honest Joker. Welcome back. I'll just call you Joker. That's fine. Hopefully it's not my wife's phone. Nate, need the play-by-play. Well, all we right now is have AJ in the ring. So I don't know. I paused something. Hopefully that helps. Everything else doesn't seem to be draining much stuff here, so hopefully that fixes up. I updated the streaming quality on the thing too, and I wonder if that's potentially having an issue because somebody asked for 1080p streaming, so I upped the quality on that. So I wonder if that's causing a problem. Okay, let's unmute. We got Mr. AJ Styles in the ring. We'll see if it's the 1080p 60 frames per second stream, because I updated, we should be able to do it. I just downed it when we were having continuous problems. Then we got everything sorted out, so I was hoping that this would help.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw!
Think about starting off the night with a match every once in a while, although I do appreciate AJ, so.
That feels good to say it, I gotta be honest. But there's a man in the back that would claim that would be the last time I'd ever say it.
Yeah, Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther claims he's gonna end my WWE career at the Royal Rumble.
Nice, congrats, Marcus.
That is his plan, but I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not sure if there's going to be a pack 1 or 2. There just may just be one
now,
pack.
I made it clear. I didn't hide it from you. I said it loud that 2026 will be the year that AJ Styles retires.
I'm trying to hear what they're chanting.
Listen, I'm not talking about retirement because I'm trying to upset you. I'm saying it so that we can enjoy it together.
I wonder if they fixed the odds on this.
John Cena showed me that it could take a year to say goodbye. 2025 was the year of John Cena. There is no reason why 2026 can't be the year of AJ Styles.
Well, Shinsuke Nakamura already leaked something by accident.
There are locker rooms of men all over the world that I'd love to wrestle one more time.
Are you going to get that chance?
World champion one more time. Listen, I'm not saying Gunther isn't good. My back is against the wall, yes. What I'm saying is, he is not phenomenal.
Oh, Mr. Punk is coming out. I feel like we should have gotten Punk versus AJ at some point, and I don't think we did. Oh, I better turn that off. Are we getting AJ Styles versus Punk tonight? Is there a chance we're getting AJ versus Punk tonight? I have a few friends in the crowd today. Maybe we're getting Punk versus AJ. Nope, still terrible odds. All right. Well, let's see what he has. Yeah. Honestly, with the cold weather, maybe it isn't right now. Oh, sorry. No sound. My bad.
The stakes
Thank you
are
for letting
just
me
too
know.
high. Are you saying you do not think I can beat Gunther? Is that what you're saying?
Did I say that? Is that what I said?
You implied it. That's the way I took it.
I'm not saying that. I know you can. Hell, I know you can beat Gunther. I saw you beat Gunther. The world saw you raise Gunther, but we also saw you not get your hand raised. We saw the referee raise Gunther's hand. And look, man, if it doesn't go your way Saturday, that means CM Punk and AJ Styles never get to go one-on-one in a WWE ring.
Oh, it's my bad. Sorry, guys.
I know you don't mean it that way, but to me, man, it just comes across disrespectful.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm being selfish, if anything.
How about this?
What?
A title match? I can't hear what you're saying.
I can beat Gunther.
I know I can beat you.
And I know I can beat you.
Well, there it is. But again, man, it's hard to be the good team twice. If on Saturday it doesn't go your way, you don't get to prove to yourself and everybody else that you can beat CM Punk. So, gosh.
What about tonight?
AJ, I don't know what to do.
This is a really protracted AJ retirement tour because I think this is actually going to happen.
So, let's just say we do fight tonight.
Okay.
And I beat you. After I beat Gunther, then I'm the #1 contender for that championship.
Why don't they just put the belt on the line? Just put the belt on the line, Punk. How much is Netflix? I don't even know what I pay per month. It's like $20 a month, I think. Charger, you're in the States. You're paying for it, plus whatever the VPN cost is.
Toronto. I won this title November 1st, and I said that I was going to be a fighting champion.
For Canadian Netflix,
if me
completely
and you are
worth
gonna
it.
do this right here tonight in Toronto, it's gonna be for the belt.
He won't be Punk, but although having him lose right before his retirement match would be crappy too.
Hey, so just to recap, live on Netflix on a Monday night from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, the phenomenal one AJ Styles versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I wish I was there. That would be awesome.
It sounds like we got a main event.
Hell yeah!
All right, that's a great main event.
General Manager Adam Pearce, I'm begging you, make it a...
I don't know. But once again, do you have AJ lose the night before his retirement match, or maybe Gunther causes an issue? Trying to see if there's Mr. Santee Zapper Con Man behind them this time. I don't see them there. I'm sure they're there. All right. So just some highlights of Saturday night's main event here. We saw this Monday, so I think if they're going to do, maybe they won't do it in the ring. They'll just do the announcement the same way they've done other things for these announcements. So we'll just get a random thing during a commercial break announcing the cover. Oh, God. Oh, thanks, Michael. Yeah, if you guys aren't having any issues with quality, that's good to hear. Because it's definitely saying there's an issue with quality on my end. I don't know why. So we are going to end off right when Raw ends tonight. I've got something I've got to get done before Raw, or right after Raw finishes. So I'll save the weekly towers for another day this week. Maybe Friday. There's no impetus in getting them done. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I do need to get them done. There's a pack of Superstar Series 5, which will likely give me nothing for beating it. But if I got that Chelsea or Akira Tozawa card, that'd be great. But also, then I'd have to do 10 to 20 Elimination Chamber matches, which I'm not completely enthused with either. So maybe I won't rush it. I still feel like the women should have gone over. I feel like the Judgment Day probably should have gone over here. But I guess to each their own. Stephanie McCare healed up very quickly after her incident the week before on Raw. Curious to see how Liv, because Liv took the pin, not Roxanne. So I'm curious to see how she treats Roxanne or how Roxanne treats Liv. Okay, we got Raquel coming out right now. The question is, AJ can win. Can Gunther win the title and finish AJ's career? I don't think they're going to put the title on AJ for 1 week to drop it on Saturday, though. And I don't think the intent is to take it off Punk going into Mania. Oh, we got the ladies of the Judgment Day coming out. I love Roxanne's slowed down music. This is one of my favorite tunes. Hey, what's going on, Blind Edmund Jones? I hope you're having a good day, my friend. And here comes Liv. Is this a three-way? They look like they're here to fight. Yep. 6-woman tag match. Who are they fighting? I appreciate how they, like, even though they're the Judgment Day, they all have their own music. Now, and that they each got, like, their music kind of played before they came out. It's better than the terrible Judgment Day music. Right. Oh, and Vicaire. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. Mama, Io, and Steffi. Yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I even think about that? Yeah, I saw that, Devin. He posted that to Twitter. So, super cool he got that opportunity. Hopefully one day they invite me for that type of thing, but we're still a little while away from that, I think. Raquel. Okay, so now we've got more music playing here. Raquel, and I've said this before and I'll say again, has improved so much. I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Judgment Day dissolve completely and just leave these three ladies as a team because I think they work really well together. And Raquel's been I actually wouldn't mind if they put the title on Raquel. I think she's like gelled, like she's grown so much over the past like 8 months since the summer last year. She's really figured out her place and how to act as like the big bruiser. So there's still music playing right now. Liv's music is just playing a lot. Yeah. But why you not post it? They forgot. What are you talking about, Betty? No, this is a WrestleMania commercial. I was like, what's this? I think we'll be back streaming on Wednesday, by the way. It won't be much to do in 2K, so we'll just do the weekly tower then. And I think there might be another birthday bash to do by that point. And then we'll play some Power Wash Simulator 2. So. Oh, gotcha. Now you're hyped, but you wasn't after the social media posts. Gotcha. Well, hopefully we get some more info tonight. It sounds like we're getting everything on Friday. It seems to be all the big details and what's coming and what the layout for the additions are is. So I think Gunther will interfere. That's likely. It's hard to have a clean finish. So, yeah, 100%. They're really dragging their time in here. So 9 a.m. is the kickoff show? Oh, that's Friday. That's not the pre-show. The pre-show on Saturdays at noon. The Rumble will start at 2. We will be here for the Rumble. We will likely do any events on Sunday from the show. All right, so here comes the other ladies. Start off with La Primera. Oh, should I get a poll up? I feel like I should get a poll up. Let's get the poll up. I think we're done on locker codes. But God help me, they're not going to give us those stupid locker codes for the those cosmetics. We're never going to see those. All right, poll is up for the ladies. Go ahead and vote because we've got the poll. Our poll is up for the ladies. Hey, all good, man. All good. Yeah, we're gonna be home all day with my kids and I. So, and I talked to my boys. They're Connor's gonna be here again for the Rumble. We eat, sleep, breathe. He's very excited about the Rumble. So yeah, he'll be back. We'll have Connor on for special events because he loves watching. But the weekly shows, we've got bedtimes because of school. So weekends, typically we can have Connor on. Although I want to find a better situation so that I could get a little bit more room to get us on camera. I don't know how to do that and figure that out. Yeah, that's fair. I just think they're going to forget about them and never do anything with them. I think they've just forgotten about them completely. This is a reality. John Connor. Well, he's not John Connor. Not that I'm aware of, at least. I love that Raquel's been modeling herself after Kevin Nash and really learned the things from Kevin Nash she needed to. Hey, Gary, what's going on, my friend? We're having a good day. We're here for Raw. This is as close to my hometown as you can get typically these days. I'm about 2 hours away from Raw's being held. I just couldn't get there this time. But next time we'll try. Also, even if I bought tickets, the weather was going to be terrible. So I'm actually kind of glad I didn't have tickets and didn't have to make the drive. Hopefully the police aren't running around with a picture of him asking. Yes, true. Io and Rhea can't keep their hands off each other. Dude, Rhea's going to turn heel at some point. I think they need to lose the titles. I was kind of hoping they dropped them yesterday and then start seeds of a heel turn at the Rumble by having Rhea get rid of Io in the Rumble. Or like causing Io's elimination. Even if by accident. Oh, I need to
heading
put
to
it back on.
WrestleMania.
Sounds back on.
Pinnacle of this industry. Big right hand by Io rocks the jaw of the Prodigy.
Yeah, Rhea's tag teams are generally don't end amicably.
Nearly 18,000 on hand with a final Monday Night Raw before the Royal Rumble. And look at the feisty Roxanne Perez going after Ska.
I love
Right
Roxanne.
out of the gate, we're seeing next level teamwork from the Judgment Day. That's what this matchup
As you should be seeing. They're actually a proper team. You should be seeing better teamwork out of
Liv
them.
Morgan, the two-time world champion who's had success in Saudi Arabia. Remember, she won the first ever Crown Jewel
I like them,
championship back in 2024.
really working on each other here.
First women's world championship in Saudi Arabia.
And there's the back elbows from Raquel Rodriguez to Io Sky. And Raquel has been as physical and intense as we've ever seen her the past few weeks.
I agree with you. We've known for many
I think
years
the
that
Judgment
Roxanne
Day have to pick up the
Raquel
win
has all
tonight.
the
I'm not
tools.
sure
Now
how.
it seems like she's finally locked in.
But having
back,
two
focused.
losses in a row probably don't help
And
them.
here comes the women's world champion, Stephanie Vaquera, with a drop kick to Liv Morgan.
She's only 5'2", which,
Followed up with a clothesline. And ladies
Io,
and gentlemen, we're being
I know some of
told
the ladies
we have
are really
breaking
short.
news now here on Monday Night Raw. Up over the top, Liv
Like,
Morgan.
Rhea's
Stephanie
only like
Vaquera,
5'8" or something. Like, I'm
with a-
taller than Rhea.
Big leg drop to Liv Morgan. Here's the
Which
cover.
you'd think that she was
With
way
both
taller.
legs and a kick out. Corey, general
Raquel
manager
is
Adam
actually
Pearce
like 6 feet,
has
though.
made the match official. Our main event tonight will be for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, we
AJ
are getting
Styles
AJ
versus
Styles versus CM Punk.
What
I
an
wish I was there for that.
unbelievable surprise tonight in Toronto.
Like, to see AJ Styles' second last match.
Reversal by La Primera.
Where are we at with the votes anyways?
Nice suplex
Team
by the champ. Now
Rio
Roxanne Perez trying to cause
has
a
8 votes,
distraction,
where
and
Team
Stephanie
Judgment Day
McCare
only has
cannot wait to get her hands on
2
Raquel
votes.
Rodriguez, but that's not going to happen right here.
McCare needs to keep
That's how the math
emotions
works.
in check because the Judgment Day will capitalize on the slightest
Yeah,
of
that's a
errors.
killer main event. That could be a pay-per-view main event. It should have been a pay-per-view main event, but I'm glad it's happening. It's funny because during the opening I was like, it's weird we haven't seen Punk versus AJ at some point, and now we're gonna get it.
On 2 separate occasions.
Oh.
Looking for the devil's kiss, and Raquel Rodriguez not going to allow it to happen.
Broncos could have used a kicker like that last night.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? They lost last weekend. I think they're trying to set up Raquel
and Raquel Rodriguez, who has made life
for the
living
title
hell
again in
for
the near future, and if
world
so,
champ
she's going to need a win here,
McCare as
probably
of
to
late.
help set that up.
Cover and a kick out. This is Stephanie's first match since the end of December. Remember, she was in a walking boot for a few weeks with a serious ankle injury, and Raquel took
Almost
advantage of that.
bouncy time.
We talk about it all the time, the importance of being
I think
in
that's a
ring
Booker T
shape.
does it.
That's different than having great cardio. That's different than being able to run on a treadmill. Being in a ring is a condition unlike anything else.
Also, bouncy time is.
Whether or not that's going to be a factor for McCare.
I know that's Raquel, but that's also like the Javon Evans thing.
Confident Roxanne Perez, who had one of the great years in WWE back in 2025, hopes to keep the momentum going this year.
There now in the neutral corner, and Perez giving chase. And this is the ruthlessness of Roxanne Perez that's really come out since joining the Judgment Day. It's really been brought to the forefront.
I mean,
and really taken
she's
the
pretty
entire
ruthless
game
in
of the Prodigy
NXT.
to the next level.
I also think the fact that you tagged
She'd
with
been a
Raquel
heel in
Rodriguez
NXT for a while, and at the
many
beginning it
months
wasn't
before the
great,
return of
but
Liv Morgan
it was
helped
good that they
Roxanne.
made her like be a heel in
Don't you
NXT because
feel
it allowed her
foolish for
to
trying
figure
sow
that
seeds
what
of
that is
dissent for
out.
weeks between Liv Morgan
Because
and
she was a
Roxanne
white meat
Perez.
babyface in
I
NXT for
wasn't-
most
I
of the
wasn't-
time, and having that heel work was a
sowing
good
the
thing for
seeds
her.
of dissent. Here's the cover off the basement drop kick by Morgan and a kick out. I was just reporting what many sources in the locker room were telling me.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood because from where I sit, it seemed like you were trying to drive a wedge.
Well, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have gotten along. Roxanne actually said she was nervous when Liv returned. Wasn't sure how Liv was going to take to her, and Liv says she loves being around Roxanne Perez. Morgan with a clothesline.
Yep, yeah, she played. So she was a white meat babyface for her first part of her
dragging the
run,
champion to the corner, makes another tag
and then
to
in her second
Raquel
portion of her
Rodriguez.
run,
I mean, this has just been a much more aggressive Raquel than we've
she
seen in a long time.
like
Off the leg
definitely
drop,
like
hook of the
was a
leg,
heel,
a
and it
kick
didn't
out by
work at first.
Stephanie.
She didn't have it working,
And it's
but
focus
she was
and
able to work
aggression.
through
I
it in
think that's
NXT,
what
which
the
was
biggest
good.
difference is. Again,
Wait,
we talked
Jericho
about it
is
a few
not
moments ago.
Canadian?
We've known for a
So
long
technically,
time that
he's
Raquel
born
has
in the United
potential
States. I think
to
he
be
was
a
born
world
in Long
champion
Island,
WWE,
but he
for some
considers
reason,
himself
something
Canadian. He
was
grew up in
lacking.
Winnipeg,
Something was
Canada.
missing. It seems like she's
I believe
found
he has
that missing
Canadian
piece,
citizenship.
and it could take her to the very top.
But
of the
yeah,
mountain.
he was
She's
born in
forcing
Long
herself
Island.
into the conversation now is what it is.
But yeah, he grew up in Winnipeg, Ontario. That's where his dad played hockey for the Winnipeg Jets. So, and he trained in the dungeon in Calgary, and he worked the indies in Canada for like the independent scene in Canada. So he considers himself Canadian. And I do think he has Canadian citizenship. So...
And a 6-woman tag
But
team
yeah,
matchup
his dad
underway,
played
and the
hockey
Judgment Day has been
for the Jets
dominating
in
the
Winnipeg.
women's champion Stephanie
She was there
McCare.
for a
Nice
while.
moonsault. Roxanne cover, kick out.
His dad was playing for the Rangers at that
and
point.
Roxanne may have a reason to be upset here.
Eddie Arango was right there. He had a
That makes
bird's eye
sense.
view of the situation, but the Prodigy certainly thinks she should have picked up the W in that instance.
Well,
It's hard to argue.
can you imagine if she pinned the world champion tonight?
Oh, certainly put Roxanne Perez right at the front of the line.
Stephanie
Yeah.
fight back now, creating some space. Needs to make it.
Oh, somebody's
To her
going
corner,
across the
tag
ring
one of
here.
the tag champs in.
Got Roxy right under the chin with that kick. McCare desperately
Somebody's going
needs
to
to
get
make
pulled
a
off the
tag.
ring apron here.
Liv Morgan from the outside. Brilliant.
And that allows Roxanne Perez to.
What are your thoughts on Real?
Great
Why?
move by Morgan. And these two can't stand each other. Long rivalry with Rhea and Liv. And now, from behind, Raquel Rodriguez driving Rhea into the steel steps.
A perfectly laid.
Yeah, they should do something similar to that, Devin. What are your thoughts on Unreal? Why they're killing kayfabe makes no sense. Like, at the end of the day, Harry, I like Unreal. I think it's a good show. Like,
meanwhile, Roxanne Perez continues to beat down.
Like, my kids watch wrestling, right? And I've let them know that this is not real, and I want them to know it's not real. It's a show. Because I don't want them doing the things they see being done in the ring. So actually, I think it's okay for like them to understand how it works, that people are putting on a performance just like a television show. So, I'm perfectly okay with that. Also, I was at a point when I was a kid that I never watched wrestling as a kid. I started as a teenager, so like the dirt sheets were just becoming a thing when I was a teenager. The internet had just started popping up. I was seeing stuff that was happening online. We were seeing rumors and stuff of what was going on. Hell, it's probably the website I've gone to for most of my life, nodq.com. Which, God, when I started going to it, it was called WWFWCW.com or something, and then changed to the Mayhem.com, and then finally became nodq.com. So I'm okay with Unreal. I think it exposes some cool stuff, and I want my kids to know more about it, right? Like, I don't want them thinking that this is 100% real, because like I said, I don't want them hurting somebody trying to emulate something they see here. I want them to understand that these are trained performers and what they go through and getting trained.
Pulling Roxanne out of harm's way, and Io may have tweaked her knee.
Perhaps a knee, perhaps an ankle.
Oh.
Either way, Io avoided disaster.
Going.
Can't say the same for Perez. Beautiful butterfly backbreaker.
Knee right to the
spine. Io's kip up is really good. She's one of the better kip ups.
Rolling out to the apron. Look at Liv Morgan feeding the apron to Roxanne so she can hang on for dear life.
And that's a level of chemistry that has to be developed organically. Naturally, Perez to the eyes of Io Sky.
Yeah, the official dealing with the apron. And now Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I'm 2 episodes in. So I just finished the R-Truth episode. I'm going through them in a slower. I love that combo of the code breaker into the Russian leg sweep.
Perez just sacrificed herself to take Vaquer out of the equation for the moment, but Liv unable to score the 3 count.
Did we see any Canadian today?
I'm
not sure what you mean there, Benny.
Now Liv trying to prevent Io from making a tag to Rhea Ripley, who's
so yeah, I'll plan to be through most of Unreal probably by the time the week's over.
Now is a chance. Tag. Here comes the Eradicator.
I'm sure she's fine, hopefully. We do have a bad history of people getting hurt here. So I'm hoping she's okay.
And there's going to be hell to pay, I believe, for Raquel Rodriguez.
There's Raquel.
Headbutt rocks the jaw of Rodriguez.
She's going to powerbomb. Oh, she's going to Razor's Edge.
Live
into her.
Into Raquel.
Here comes Perez.
Oh, no, not yet.
On the situation.
I don't even know who's Canadian on the roster right now. Whoa. They're making Rhea look too powerful here. I don't like this.
What a lariat from
Like, I get... She's, single-handedly taking 3 members of Judgment Day down, which I don't love.
Out to the apron, big forearm. Rhea's going to go up to the top rope now. Rhea looking to fly.
Natty? Maybe Natty's here tonight?
Rodriguez out of the ring.
Yeah, we were looking at it earlier, Devin. If you guys haven't had a chance, check out my video on it if you haven't watched it yet. It's actually doing quite well, one of my best videos in a little while. So we're going to try and have one daily of these glass breaking leading up to the end of the month and the launch of everything.
Catches Liv on the jaw.
Liv now from the second rope, went for the tornado DDT and dropped Rhea right on the top of her head. Cover now.
If Liv did that just a smidge faster, it would seem better because she's almost getting herself propped to the top rope, pausing to making a jump. She just needs to make that a little bit faster. Eat defeat. Big boot.
Oh my goodness.
Tahana bomb. I was going to call it Tipton.
Looking to take out the women's champion.
Yeah.
Vaquer hanging onto the top rope, lands on the apron. Rodriguez now sent up over the top into the floor.
Raquel right out here in front of us. Another kick to the chin by the women's champion.
Corey, look out.
What's
Look
going
out.
on here?
Stephanie
Spinal
Vaquero.
tap? No, she's going to do a
Trying to
dive.
head up to the top rope. Recovers. Raquel Rodriguez
Just a
taken out.
crossbody.
That slip could have proven disastrous, but Vaquero was able to recover just in time. I think the ankle might still be bothering the Women's World
Tag
Champion.
made. Liv went for oblivion. I believe Roxanne made the tag.
Rhea just shrugged
Pull what
off
they did
Liv,
yesterday.
And a chop block from Roxy from behind.
And now Perez.
Cheat and give us Matt versus Kit and Natalie
Double
versus
team
Maxine.
coming. Go for the code breaker
Well,
again.
Kit
Rhea
or Matt
able to
aren't
thwart
Canadian.
it as Io Sky delivers offense.
So I don't know if we're going to get those. Oh, this
Ripley
isn't
able
good.
to muscle up Perez into a
How's the
headbutt.
Judgment Day supposed to win if they're getting murked like this?
Rhea with Riptide.
Come on, Liv.
Rhea and company with the win.
Wow, I don't like how that went. So 90 voted, 78% thought Vario was going to win. I guess that's the case.
Well, I
Won
think
the
something
poll.
we need to pay attention to is the condition of Stephanie Vaquer, who's very clearly favoring her
It sound.
ankle
I don't know if
once
it's
again.
photoshopped,
Perhaps
but like
the ankle
realistically,
played a
any photo that
factor
gets put on a cover like that is
in
typically
the
going to have some
only
sort
sure-footed
of
women's
Photoshop.
world champion.
You won't
slipping
find
on the top
anything
turnbuckle
that
just
like that
prior
not being
to
photoshopped.
delivering this crossbody to take Raquel
So I know there
Rodriguez
was
out of the
people
equation.
saying that
And this opened
the
door
Attitude Era cover,
for
I think,
power
the
of
picture they
Mommy
used of
to
Triple H
change
was
the
more of
game.
a
Io Sky springboard drop kick drops Liv Morgan.
was more of
Mommy into
a.
the riptide, stacked up the shoulders. What a
It was
win
like from the
for
Ruthless
Women's
Aggression
World
era,
Tag Team
more so.
champions and the Women's World Champion La Primera.
And that it wasn't era appropriate. So I don't know about that. So I heard that about the Attitude cover, but like once again, I don't care. It's a cover, and at the end of the day, these covers do not matter. Like they're super cool, and I like them, but you will not get a physical edition of any of these covers beyond the standard. And you can't even change your icon on the PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch to match the edition you bought. So it just doesn't matter, unfortunately. All right, so we got a recap of last week. I'll mute it here first. No, we can keep it on. There's no music going on here. Oh, yes, Finn versus Punk. This is a great match. I wonder if Finn stayed in Belfast and maybe had a bit of vacation. I would have asked to stay home for a week or two before coming back to the States. Or going straight to the Rumble. Yeah, well, we'll see. Let's see a breakdown of what it's going to be. Let's see a breakdown of what it's going to be, Devin, because, like, I just want to see everything. I need the chart. I talked about it earlier. We need to get the chart. It was a good match last week. And I think this might be the beginning of Finn heel turn and him leaving the Judgment Day. He had some words for Punk after the match. Or not for Punk, but for Belfast. Yeah, he's turning face, I think. He wants that title. Okay, so here's Finn. Or Punk backstage. Oh, no, Finn made it to Toronto. Never mind.
I've been thinking about everything that happened last week. I wanted to be champion. But things didn't go to plan. And even though I didn't win, you were still part of the most memorable night of my career. After the match,
That was the
you
most
picked me
memorable
up
night?
and you gave me my flowers. And when all the emotions flowing, I didn't return them. So I will now. Thank you.
No, thank you. Look, it takes two to tango, all right? I'm not the best in the world unless I beat the best in the world. and I consider you one of the greats. Okay, I'm not handing out title shots to people who deserve them. I'm handing out title shots to people who've earned them. John just retired. AJ's put his career on the line. I look around, there's not a lot of guys like me and you left, okay? Think about what you want your legacy to be. You want to be champ? Maybe you need to ditch Judgment Day. Because you can't be champ hanging around garbage like Dom Mysterio. All right?
I mean, Dominic Mysterio is going to be a champion.
Win the Rumble. And I'll see you in Vegas.
This is the beginning of the Finn face turn. This is good.
A lot for Finn Balor to think about.
And we got the Vision coming out our way now here. I like this song. Oh yeah. They've planted the seeds for him to leave Judgment Day. So we're getting Adam Pearce out here. Although Austin Theory looks like he's ready for a match. So sorry if you've already answered this question, but do you think they will put Vince or Shane in the game? I don't know, Harry. Maybe. Like, they lifted the thing on Brock. I could see Vince getting in. Maybe Shane. There's really no issue with Shane beyond the fact that he's not with the company right now. He's not signed by the company. He was in Tony Khan's office, but it would take 10 seconds to put pen to paper to get him signed to do something like that and have him in the game. So I don't know. The Vince stuff's still kind of icky. Like not kind of. It's very icky. We won't know till it happens. But yeah. So what's going on here? Theory's obviously dressed for action tonight. I'm still disappointed that there could be an Attitude Era storyline and I can't have Edge and Christian in the game because that makes me sad. I love Edge and Christian. Even if it weren't current versions, if we're just the old versions of them when they were a tag team, that'd be super fun. That's what I don't know. I didn't look at the card before we started though. But Theory's obviously dressed for a match. And they're just letting this music play. I don't know if they went to a commercial break again or what. But they're really just walking around this ring doing nothing right now. I just don't understand why we haven't moved on from the music. Why are we still walking around? Breaker looks like he could kill somebody. Oh, they reeked of them. They reeked the most of awesomeness. They were so good. They were my favorite. They were my favorite tag team of all time. I've talked about Christian being my favorite wrestler, but yeah, we were just saying that Finn seems like he's leaving Judgment Day. It's probably the right call. Thinking if the Dudleys are in the game. Edge and Christian are a major problem because they're tied they're signed with AEW. Like they're not going to be in the game. Hardys are currently signed with TNA, but I think they can work on something with that. And I still suspect we could get a TNA pack. I don't know what's going on here, but that was an excessively long them just being in the ring. I don't know. They just sat in the ring for like 2.5 minutes. Maybe it was the intro, and I missed it where it went out to commercial break. Oh, I love those lights. I've been to all these places. CN Tower. Yeah, if the Hardys are in it, they'll be DLC. Oh, okay. Now we're getting this new cover. This is Triple H cover. Maybe we don't get the standard tonight.
Glove on the other.
Crossover, I like it.
How about Austin Theory, youngest ever on the cover of the deluxe edition?
It's a demographic.
I mean, you could put Bronson Reed on the cover and he's doing a tsunami and the water comes off the box. And then down below, you could always have a special appearance.
Why is the WWE? Oh, it's men's. It's a bathroom. Yeah. It's the men's side.
Are you ready?
I'm sure.
I saw that earlier. Didn't figure that out.
Great. How'd you pull this off?
Time to play the game.
I'm gonna be honest, it's a cool ass cover. I just need to understand what these editions are gonna have and what they're gonna cost. That is the bigger issue with these right now. Triple H is the goat he deserves. Yeah, but I don't think Triple H ever got his own cover, and he probably does deserve that. I really do enjoy Triple H. Toronto's the nearest big city to me. Like, yeah, so I'm about equal distance between Detroit and Toronto, actually, probably.
Maybe it's one of these gentlemen.
It should be.
So they're still in the ring. I feel bad for those guys. Okay, now we're going to cut the promo.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm right in between Detroit and Toronto.
You're booing. I haven't even said anything yet.
Yeah. No, they look really, really good.
We'll try it again in 3, 2, 1. Ladies.
They're going to continue to boo him because you're heels, Paul. Detroit, Michigan, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I can get to Detroit in about 2 hours and I can get to Toronto in about 2 hours. I'm close to the border.
Is Paul Heyman. The Vision is here to up the star power of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. To win in this second-class city of Toronto, If you keep booing, this is going to go on all night long.
Well, it went on a while. Like, this guy's waited for you forever.
To win,
I hope the new game is more stable. Yeah, we'll see.
The hottest prospect.
Yeah, but he wasn't like a dedicated cover.
2027, 2028.
He's never in his own dedicated cover. I just mean, like, they really went to like specific dedicated covers. And if he was on a cover, he was like one of many people on a cover. He never had his own cover. That he was a focal point of.
Roman Reigns, Big Bronson Reed.
Anyways, I like Triple H. I think the King of Kings edition is going to be like, it's a cool looking cover. But once again, it doesn't matter. It's what's in the editions, and we just need to figure that out.
Most famous personality on the face of the planet today.
I don't know if that's true.
Logan Paul.
I don't know much about Mr. Beast, but from what my kids tell me, he's probably the biggest personality.
And I brought along with me the reason why we're all
I can't wait for Braun
tonight, sold out on Monday Night Raw. Ladies
I don't know if they're actually sold out.
Gentlemen,
there were tickets yesterday.
Braun Breaker.
Vision should go against the Usos.
Now,
I still think that could happen.
Is here tonight for a face-to-face meeting with the Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. Now, I thank Mr. Pearce for this offer, but before he comes out, let's examine why this face-to-face, man-to-man meeting was necessary. Here's example number 1. what he does best. Right there. There it is. Adam Pearce puts his hands on Braun.
He did put his hands first, but he spun him around.
Ladies and gentlemen, is conduct unbecoming an executive in World Wrestling?
I wonder if we find out who called him. I don't think so.
All you want. There's no
Yeah, who's on the phone?
excuses.
I wonder if we find that out or if they just leave that as a hanging
That
chad.
behavior of the general manager of the flagship show, Monday Night Raw. And even people in Canada know that. Here's example number 2. You keep putting your hand on my neck. Adam Pearce takes the brass knuckles. What does he do? He plants them. He plants the brass knuckles for Rey Mysterio. That's a setup. Watch what
I mean,
happens
you
next.
gave the
There's
brass knuckles to Logan Paul.
There's Rey Mysterio. Goes from being a deadbeat dad to a felonious father and smashes.
I mean, he is a
Austin
deadbeat
Theory
dad.
right in the face. Penta beat Theory because of Adam Pearce. Now it's time. Now that the table has been set, Mr. Pearce, thank you for the invitation. Please, sir, at your leisure, we welcome your
Not wasting.
presence.
Yeah, no, and that's fair. Like, everybody should buy the edition that makes sense for them. I'll probably go with the highest because I'm covering the game. We're doing, like, I'm doing content for it. So that'll be the focus. Here comes Mr. Pierce. He's coming down. He should have music.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, give the middle finger, and boo.
Yeah, I'd love Baron Corbin to come back. He wrestled at a house show for AEW this week. And I don't think it's going to, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to happen. He's kind of brave to come out on his own. Although, if Ron does something to him, it doesn't matter. He'll be in trouble. Probably.
Gentlemen, I am not out here to make excuses, and I am not sorry for wearing my heart on my sleeve, but even I can acknowledge things got way out of hand. And I'm man enough, Braun Breaker, to admit to you in front of the world that things get out of hand because I put my hands on you first.
Yeah, I think he'd have a good run in TNA.
And for that, I apologize.
What I won't apologize
I
for.
pledge to all of you that will not happen again.
Well, you know, as a matter of fact,
And as a matter of fact, you would like me to lift Braun Breaker's suspension and put him into the Royal Rumble. Both things are done. I already filed the paperwork. It is official. You are in the Royal Rumble. Welcome back.
I wonder what the
else do you
butt
need?
here is.
I need you to stop interrupting me in the middle of my sentence, but, okay, you drive a hard bargain. Good deal.
Oh, he's not done yet.
You know what, Mr. Heyman? You are such a tremendous negotiator. I have to say it. I've never been more impressed. Matter of fact, you're so good. Let me take it a step further. You're in the Rumble. You're in the Rumble. And you're in the Rumble. Congratulations. The Vision
We
is
filled
in the
everybody up in the
2026
Rumble.
Royal Rumble. And while I'm at it, Theory, we just saw it. If it weren't for brass knuckles, you might have been victorious last week. So I feel like, you tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like you need a chance at redemption. You need a chance at redemption against the Hall of Famer.
Rey Mysterio, yeah, okay. So we're getting Theory versus Rey Mysterio
Tonight.
now. He's in his gear, so that's what's going to
Toronto,
happen right
Ontario,
now.
Canada. Austin Theory, one-on-one with Rey Mysterio.
Not quite sure how to take all that.
I still feel like there's a
Pierce
butt
was supposed
coming.
to come out here and issue a mea culpa.
Where's the butt?
Apologize for conduct unbecoming an executive. This seems vindictive to me, Michael Cole.
Not quite sure I see it that way, but We'll get into all that in a moment.
Rey Mysterio poised to go one-on-one with Austin
So there's
Theory
no
of
but?
the Vision. It's live, and it's next.
Weird. Yeah, it felt kind of weird. Maybe there's something that'll happen down the line. Holla, holla, holler. Oh, good old Teddy Long. So we got Mysterio coming out now. We got like 2 minutes here of like, oh, is that Con Man right there? I can't tell because my screen's a little blurred, but I think that is Con Man on the ring there. So a little behind the scenes for you. In order to get this to work, to film for shorts, although I need to actually post the shorts, I film and then don't post them. I have to take the hardware acceleration off Google Chrome. And when I do that, this looks garbled. But if I don't, Netflix just blacks out on the recording. It's the only way I can get the recording. So like everything's just a little bit blurred when I do this. Okay, so we're back to the match here. I don't know, like Theory should go over here probably. I wasn't prepared. I should have gotten this set up. Let me get a
Austin
poll
Theory
up.
competing in an impromptu match against the WWE Hall of Famer. Would you like me to continue?
Well, Paul
We've got
Heyman calls
Theory
Austin Theory the
versus
pressure, and well, maybe Austin Theory responds well
right.
to the pressure tonight. But I get what you're saying. I mean, all 4 members of the Vision in the Royal Rumble. What if it comes down to all 4 of them at the end?
Exactly.
Yeah, comment. So he's one of the guys you see doing reactions.
Like
he lives in Toronto, I believe. Him and Santi Zap, Mr. Santi Zap are both from Toronto. And they usually get, last time they were in Toronto, I think the night before the Elimination Chamber, or at the Elimination Chamber, they were behind the announce table. But they're usually get flown up by the WWE to the big events because they're huge streamers. They do what I'm doing on a massive scale.
Well, if I were Adam Pearce, I wouldn't answer my phone for, the rest
for
of
way
the
more
night,
people.
because I guarantee you someone's not happy.
Mysterio whipped into the barricade.
Cole, you've known Heyman long enough. The man has a team of high-powered lawyers at his disposal at any given moment.
Okay, but how do you fight this? I mean, he got what he wanted. He got all 4 of his men in the Rumble match. He got Austin Theory.
What if I use
a return match tonight against the guy who punched him in the face with brass knuckles last week.
But then I have 2 streams.
Can't believe him.
That'd probably be worse for my
but whatever.
Austin Theory now with an opportunity to show the world that he is who he says he is, that he's turned over a new leaf. He's truly found himself after taking accountability for past failures. And physically speaking, Theory looks better than ever. And the aggression coming out of this young man, this could be the game changer Austin Theory needed.
Austin
yeah, so yeah,
Rey Mysterio
yeah, that's so
is underway here on Monday Night
I think
Raw.
it was Santi Zap. They usually travel together.
That's the fact.
There's a few other streamers.
With his actions tonight.
Weezy
I
Blonde.
absolutely believe that's the case. You've known Paul Heyman for many years.
When have you There's a bunch of like streamers who get invited to the events regularly.
Heyman
for like these big events.
has a plan, including leading up to the Royal Rumble this
coming Saturday. I don't know how tall Santi Zap is.
And now Adam Pearce shows up and just shakes up the entire Hornet's nest.
Yeah, but they are from the Toronto area, so they get invited to these events.
You put all 4 members of the Vision into the ring together. You perhaps pit them against one another. What if it comes down to the final 4 being the Vision and the Rumble? What do you do at that point? I mean, that could splinter this group.
And that's exactly what Adam Pearce is trying to do. He's trying to destroy the Vision from within.
Well, I get your point. Austin Theory talks a lot about how he lost everything and had to claw his way back. You think if he's in there, say, face-to-face with Braun Breaker as the last 2 men in the Rumble, you think Austin Theory's just going to sit back and let Breaker win the thing? No way.
Listen, it would be the ultimate test of loyalty. And you'd be careful talking about Braun Breaker, Michael Cole. He's about 2 feet in front of you, and you're in danger of losing your head right now.
I'm just reporting facts is all I'm doing.
It sounds like speculation to me. Braun, I don't agree with anything he just said. Let's take another look. Look at this fantastic offense from Austin Theory. Double knees to the rib cage of the Hall of Famer. And listen, to the best of our knowledge, Michael Cole, Paul Heyman wanted Braun Breaker in the Royal Rumble. Understandably so. A man tabbed as a future WrestleMania main
I still
event.
feel like there's a big
Perhaps
what if
Heyman
coming.
And the rest of the division.
Yeah,
had
that
other
was
plans.
really, really
Perhaps they
nice.
were
Although
eyeing other
he could
prizes,
do that against Ray.
diversifying
Ray's not
the
huge.
power
The smaller
here on
guys, you
Monday
can do
Night
something
Raw.
like
You know,
that
our
too.
general manager, Adam Pearce, has been
The
very
question is for
busy tonight.
bigger
In fact,
guys,
he made
what
this
does that
match
look like?
official for our main event later tonight. CM Punk defending the World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles, which could be the final Raw ever for AJ Styles.
It's truly hard to fathom, but look at the bright side. At least Adam Pearce is too busy doing that rather than being out here planting foreign objects to be utilized against the Vision.
I am very impressed with what we've seen out of Austin Theory since joining the Vision. I don't stop, I don't fold, I don't forget. Those are the words of Austin Theory. Paul Heyman called him the pressure, and as Austin Theory continues to apply the pressure to the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio.
I feel like Theory needs to get the win
eyes
here.
of the luchador.
We do know that Rey Mysterio will be in the Royal Rumble match, as well as Penta and Dragon Lee on Saturday. Rey Mysterio won the Rumble back in 2006 in one of the greatest performances ever, lasting over an hour.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I just feel like there's always like a butt coming, and maybe we'll see the butt soon.
619 Austin Theory rolls out of harm's way.
This speaks to, oh no!
Mysterio lands on the apron. Theory, look at Rey. Oh, Theory caught him.
Powerbomb into the apron.
Rey trying to fight back, and drives Theory into the post. So why isn't Division Buddies out here helping him? Oh, there we go.
Well, because this might happen. Because you got to worry about Penta and Dragon Lee out here trying
There's
to
still
stir
one
stuff
man
up on the
short.
outside. Couple of habitual agitators. The Vision are over here trying to compete.
Oh, and Mysterio!
Like there's still one man short.
Theory
Check this
now.
out. Tune into Monday at Raw.
Man, he's got the Vision all out of sorts tonight. Heyman, you better do something.
He's given the suck it. Okay. This match is getting good time. It's been okay. I think Ray's cooling down. Ray, like we're gonna get Ray's retirement run sooner than later too. He's still moving exceptionally well, but I feel like he's due for a retirement in the near future.
And tonight having fun with the Vision and this sellout crowd of nearly 18,000 all over the Vision here at ringside.
Mysterio taking a moment to compose himself and survey the scene on the outside. Meanwhile, the Vision having a bit of a powwow with the Oracle, trying to re-strategize, replan their game. That is why Heyman has proven to be invaluable throughout his career. Like a great head coach, Heyman knows when to call an audible, when to stick with the plan.
The reveal is
Rey
Friday.
Mysterio again sidesteps.
Is that official?
And he has got Theory all out of sorts. Oh, had him.
Oh, past tense. Face first goes Rey.
Yeah. Austin Theory with a.
Don't know if I like them dragging it to
Mysterio
Monday,
on the
but
steel
that's quite
steps.
or to Friday, but that's quite possible. There's nothing on Twitter about it. I'm just checking the 2K's Twitter site.
Not quite sure what Logan Paul was looking for at our announce table.
We're gonna have all the teasers this week, and I'll be doing videos for each of the teasers
clearly got a
and
lot on
going
his
through
mind.
them
It's Royal
and
Rumble
catching up on
season.
where
It's
we're
the
at with
kickoff
them
to the
as we
road to
continue to
So
break
who
it
do you
down.
think Logan throws out first in the Rumble? Braun, Bronson, maybe Austin?
Michael Cole, bite your tongue. You're as bad as Pierce out here with your speculations and your fantasies about the Vision imploding somehow. Trust me, if anybody can figure out how to solve this issue, it's the Oracle and this amazing team of superb young athletes in whom he's in charge.
Cover on Mysterio off the backbreaker and a kick out at 2. Theory is he looks like a completely different in-ring competitor.
I would agree, and Theory, notice, has cut down on the posing, constantly looking at himself, admiring his own physique. Austin Theory has stayed locked in on the task at hand.
You know, we keep talking about, trying to drive a wedge in the Vision and what will they do if they're in the Rumble as the Final Four. We can look at it from the other side, too. All 4 of these men in the Rumble match at the same time, how dangerous is that?
It could spell disaster for anyone not affiliated with the Vision. And who knows, maybe there is some grandiose plan, Michael Cole. Do you think we would ever have an inkling that's the case? Do you think Heyman would ever let any sort of iota of an idea that great slip past his lips. No, he's going to play it close to the vest until it's time to lay it on the
2K official
table.
game cover Friday 9 a.m. Okay, so yeah, you're right, Charger. I'm seeing it in the chat here on if you guys aren't in the Discord, number one, join the Discord. I feel like
Highly
most of you guys are
explosive
at this point.
atmosphere here in this matchup. Theory with a
Friday
flyaway
9
slam to
a.m.
Rey
This is
Mysterio.
probably the cover they'd make
Mysterio's
to put
buddies,
up.
Penta, Dragon Lee at ringside. On the other side is
ESPN
Austin
2?
Theory's teammates, Logan Paul and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and of course the Oracle Paul.
Oh,
Heyman.
that's the kickoff thing they're doing before the
Heyman
Rumble.
very active tonight, much more active than normal. I think he's a bit worried about Adam Pearce putting all 4 of his Vision members into the Rumble match Saturday.
That's why Heyman is the Oracle. Heyman is used to having curveballs thrown his way. He's just trying to figure out how to adapt, how to adjust, and how to attack.
And Rey Mysterio attacking Austin Theory now. And Theory with Rey on his shoulders, at least momentarily. Rey looking to use his quickness. Right into
Nice
Rey's
punch.
hand.
Adios, Rey Mysterio. That's ataxia.
Cover. And a kick out by Rey.
I love that
Theory has
move.
been
Like when Theory
so
does that, it always
impressive.
looks so good.
Take a look at this. Nothing fancy from Theory, just a well-placed left
Place
hand.
punch to the face, yeah.
And then reaching deep into his bag of tricks. A move that Theory himself invented. He calls it ataxia. And we could nearly call it the end for Rey
Is he still
Mysterio.
using the
There's
A-Town
so much
down, or
talk
what's
about
his finisher
Braun
now?
Breaker. There's so much talk about Bronson Reed and Logan Paul. Let's not forget about Austin Theory. You can't sleep on the man. Mysterio fighting back, dropping Theory back into the ring. Austin Theory now with Mysterio
Rey's
on
gonna
his
punch
shoulders.
his way out of this. Yeah.
Rey fighting desperately. Dumps Theory to the outside, who somehow maintains his balance. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Rey turns it into a Rana into the apron.
Is it the stomp? That's his new finisher? I don't even know.
Penta trying to will Rey on.
Cole, you're talking about the concern on the face of the Oracle, Paul Heyman. What's got me concerned?
Oh, and Logan Paul now.
Super kick by Penta.
Big Bronson Reed runs into Dragon Lee and Penta.
Where's Braun Breaker?
Stereo super kicks.
Uh-oh, there's the power of the Oscilla.
Another kick by Penta.
Logan Paul intercepting Penta. And now Mysterio drives Paul to the floor. Austin Theory looks to take advantage with a stomp. A stomp by Theory. Cover on Mysterio. Theory
All right, well,
win. And there's
Theory got the win. I
that
didn't even check in the
Vision
poll.
can
So
cause.
we had Rey at 60%, Theory at 40% with 10 votes in. Pretty close poll. It was a 50-50, but I feel like
It was the Vision who initiated everything at ringside.
I feel like
with a stomp
Theory needed to get a win
Mysterio.
back
That
there.
happens within the
Oh, and there's Breaker. Breaker's coming in.
Nobody's safe because the unpredictable badass is off the leash.
And now with Dragon Lee trying to fight back against Breaker.
Oh!
Logan Paul with a right hand, the titanium-loaded right hand of Logan Paul. And now Breaker with a spear.
I feel like Rey needs one more person for his group, and I don't know who that's going to be.
And now Logan Paul up to the top rope with a Paul from Grace.
Paul from Grace? Don't love that.
Spear to Penta.
Oof, 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 oof.
No. Oh no.
Imagine Lucha Brothers.
Where's
That'd be
Pierce?
fun.
Where's the general manager?
I think
Where's
Rey
the
should come over
security?
to.
Tsunami!
Ray should come over
And this is what I was
Ray
afraid
Phoenix.
of, Corey.
Should come to
Because the
Raw
phone
and then
call
team up
Pierce
with his
received
brother
last
and
week,
like these
and the
other.
way he acted
I always hate
tonight,
when they put
will
all the
Pierce be
Mex,
hesitant now?
like the
We're trying to hand
people of the
out
same
punishment.
nationality
We're
or
trying
skin
to
color
control
together,
the
but like I
likes of
feel
the
like
Vision.
Ray Phoenix would be a good
I
fit.
just hope Adam Pearce understands that whatever happens in the Royal Rumble
That being said,
is on him.
Javon, it looked like they might have been using Javon
The
Evans.
Vision's
Maybe
not
Javon's
done
taking
yet.
the week off
Somebody do something. I mean, at least official Ron
after what
Zapata
happened last week,
is
but
trying to
everything sounds
separate
like
these
he's
men
okay.
and protect Rey Mysterio.
What
Which
do
is
you
good
want
to
them
know.
to do, Cole? Maybe Pearce should come back out here with his brass knuckles. Raw belongs to the Vision, period.
What's going to happen here? We got another spear?
Oh, no. Not again. Braun Breaker with a super spear.
Maxine, I made you. And you failed.
It is low-key Natty.
You didn't fail you.
Or low-key Legend Natty.
You failed me.
What the hell was that?
You're just like the rest of them. You think because you've rolled with a legend that you can roll like a legend. But that will never happen again.
This will be the most interesting Natty's been in a while.
And when I'm done with you, Maxine, I'm coming for it all. Because Natalya elevates. But Natty decimates.
Good.
I want her now! Hey, idiot!
I'm excited with that. That'll be good for Natty. Ooh.
Pierce's office is that way, okay? Is there a problem here? You two better be glad I
I
have
love
other
Lyra.
business to deal with. Pierce! Dámela!
Oh. These two are getting something. I don't know what they're going to do with these two because I think she's in the Rumble. But I would have them having a match at the Rumble. We're finally getting the Natalya we need. This low-key legend version of Natalya is actually, like, if this doesn't work for her as a gimmick, and I was tired of Natalya in her old form, if this doesn't work for her, then, like, it should be it. She should call it a career. She's, like, 42 or 43 right now. But I wouldn't mind, but she's been doing this low-key natty, low-key legend natty, on gimmick on the, indies, or not indies, but when she does, Josh Burnett's Bloodsport and a few other things, and it's been really, really good when she's come out. Like, it's a completely different presentation for her, and really, like, 2 years ago, they should have done this with her. I'm glad they've pulled the trigger and she'll get a chance to do it on the main roster. Because it is really neat. And it's a bit different than, I know you said, the Big Show. This is, the problem with the Big Show is he never really changed who he was. This is a complete character shift for her. So, yeah. Hey, Warzone, what's going on, man? Is Natty a Hall of Famer? Probably, yeah. One day, yeah. I mean, there's other women in the Hall of Fame who probably don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame compared to Natty. And at this point, Natty's been with the company for 20 years. Might be the longest running woman with the companies. Yeah, so she's 43 right now. I could see her going to work in the back soon. Oh, my wife's very excited about this new Bridgerton season. She was showing me trailers for it. I was like, okay. When did she join the WWE? So she joined developmental in 2007. And she joined the WWE, debuted in 2008. So she's not quite 20 years, but she's almost. Elimination Chamber, Chicago. I mean, so many people have used this spear. It's not specific to one person. He does it better than, yeah, she's been doing work in AAA. Like the spear is an overused move. Now, I will say Breaker hits it at a speed that nobody hits it at and has created more viral moments with the spear than anybody else's. Let's be totally transparent. If we ranked people's spears, Edge's would be at the worst. Roman's is pretty good. Goldberg's is good, but then it goes into a jackhammer. Goldberg, it goes into the jackhammer. Rhino's the gore was always very, very good. The spear's just an overused move. Edges never look good, but I think Bronson brings something different with the speed he hits it at. So I didn't know Jackie Redmond was from Toronto until recently, actually. Also, Chelsea's not a Leafs fan. She's a Canucks fan because she's from Victoria, BC. She was born on the island there. Yes, he's in the Rumble. We know it. Yeah, Jay's spear is not good. I agree with that. Yeah, Jay probably has the worst spear. Is she still married to TJ? Yeah. So her and TJ, Tyson Kidd's still married. Actually, Tyson Kidd's in the Unreal episode 2. He was one of the producer because he's still a producer backstage. Works with a lot of women in their the women in their matches. But he yeah, so he's still backstage. And yeah, he was an Unreal. I don't know if I needed to see this promo again. Tell me Roman's going to be in the Rumble, considering we've already seen it. You know, it'd be great if he showed up and just actually built up hype for himself being in the Rumble, and was actually on television. That'd be great. Yeah, well, Matt Riddle's been on the indie scene. He turned heel. He did have a heel turn in the Rumble. I think Natty's, like, once again, we've got a tail end of people who are on like the tail end of their careers, probably, and thinking about putting down the boots, because I think we're going to have people actually deciding to retire versus getting hurt, and wrestling till they're old. I think people save their money better in general and are better ready for retiring and have learned from the lessons of like Flair's and Hogan's in the past and how they've needed to have money and continue wrestling because of how they squandered their money. Yeah, it was really sad. Okay, so we got to go through.
Thanks for joining me today.
They're in the Raptors locker room
Saturday
filming
at the
this.
Royal Rumble in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. You take on AJ Styles.
I do. Big night.
Something that's been bugging me all week.
Why?
Why not just have the rematch? Why did you back AJ into a corner and force him to put his career on the line?
Well, if it's bugging you, then you don't understand, because what is there for me to gain if I just beat AJ Styles again? Because now I have a lot of things to gain. I have something phenomenal to gain. I can now beat him for his career.
Listen, AJ's made it real clear. 2026 is going to be his final year. He wanted to entertain the fans throughout the year. He wants to take on some of his great rivals like he did at Saturday night's main event against Shinsuke Nakamura. Why rob the fans of these moments?
Yeah, wouldn't that be great, right? Simple as that. I'm sick and tired of all those old-timers around here overstaying their welcome, chasing one moment.
You're not a spring chicken, Gunther.
Those moments.
He's in his, what,
they belong to
mid-30s?
Bill Goldberg.
38, yeah, he's not that far off.
And I took it away from him. John Cena was chasing moment after moment for a full year. But what are they going to talk about now? They're going to talk about when he gave up to me in his very last match. And AJ, I bet he had beautiful idea about this long, very exciting, emotional retirement or farewell tour, whatever he wants to call it. I'm not interested in him taking the moments away that belong to me. Talking about old timers. I think you fall in that category as well.
Oh, no.
Michael, how long do you plan to stick around here and chase another moment? Funny thing is, I could kick that chair over and I could end your career right now. But don't worry, because on Saturday, I want you to sit there at the Royal Rumble. And I want to hear you call that match. And I want to hear you say, the career of the phenomenal AJ Styles is over. It's going to be great. Memorable.
Gunther's a bastard. I know we're supposed to feel that way, but yeah.
Never forget the name.
So,
Punk, the
it was a good promo,
in the
though.
world.
But I hate him.
Better than the best.
So,
I phenomenal.
Your heavyweight champion of the world is standing in the middle of the ring, and I don't care who you put in front of me.
I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring. This is the house that AJ Styles built. They don't call me phenomenal for nothing.
Every time I get knocked down, I get back up.
for the first time ever tonight. This is cool. Like, having these two together in a match is going to be great.
I am better than the best. I am the best in the world. I am.
They should have had a match before this.
Two superstars who have inspired
a
a
big deal.
generation will collide in tonight's
Who do you think's winning the
main
Royal
event
Rumble?
as CM
You know, that's a good
defends his
question,
World
man.
Heavyweight Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I don't know.
Could this
Like,
be AJ's last match on
Braun
Monday Night
Breaker
Raw?
for the
Or
men's,
will the phenomenal one be
probably.
World
I like
Heavyweight
that in
champion
setting
as he
up a
puts
match
his
against
career
Punk
on the
at
line
Mania.
against Gunther this Saturday at the
So
Rumble.
for the ladies, I think it's going to be Bianca Belair. I don't want it to be. I'd like to see newer talent win. I think they could tell a really interesting story if they put the title in Liv in the near future. Maybe at the Elimination Chamber and have Roxanne win it. We got Jey Uso coming out again. He's wearing his... I saw that they were selling that shirt. I still think I like my Jey Uso Raptor shirt a little bit better. But that one's cool because the Raptor's wearing glasses. So... Is he just going to come out and be on the mic again and say something about the Rumble and then leave? Maybe not the best time to put the tag titles on the Usos because Jimmy was going to have a little bit of time off as Naomi had her baby. And congratulations, Naomi and Jimmy, for the birth of your new... I don't know what it actually turned out to be. So, if boy or girl, regardless, congratulations on your new baby. So, yeah, it's good. It's not as good. I like my purple one that I wear sometimes, but that one's pretty good. He always gets a custom shirt, and you can only get that at he's just out here for the tag team title match. Okay. At the Scotiabank Arena, they've usually set up like a shop, and the shop they had at the Elimination Chamber had all the shirts except that one. That's the Scotiabank Arena. Probably because that's where the Raptors play too. The Leafs and the Raptors. All right, well, we're going to have Jey Uso out here for a bit. He's going to run it back. He's likely going to sit down. There are 4 different teams in this upcoming match, and they could completely start having them come out over the commercial break. because I don't think we're going to miss anything by seeing by missing American Made coming out or the Americanos coming out. The New Day I wouldn't want to miss. Yeah, it's not good. The Raw tag team division's not good. You know, considering the Royal Rumbles on Saturday, I was hoping for more hype out of this Raw. And it's been okay. The Raw's been okay. There's been a few good things, but it was just okay. All right, run it back. Do the run it back thing. Oh, I kind of like that. Thank you for interrupting that. Okay, so we got American Made coming out now with Ivy Nile. I miss Chad Gable. The rumor is Chad Gable will be back at the Rumble. So, because I really want Chad Gable back. I do enjoy Ivy's newer look. I'm glad her hair's not braided all the time. These guys are quite the tag team. They're actually really, really good in the ring. And then we got El Grande Americano. We got Rio and Bravo coming out here. Excited to see these guys. I think he'll be back at the Rumble. I think they're saving him to be back at the Rumble. Oh. We got The Undertaker. Oh, that's a reverse. Yeah, they interviewed each other on each other's podcasts. O'Shea Jackson's Ice Cube's son. All right, so there's Pierce talking to somebody. All right, we got something with Pierce here.
Adam.
Finn.
I'm coming to you to say I'm officially declared myself as an entrant in this year's Royal Rumble.
Now? We're less than a week away. All due respect, Finn, okay?
Half the Rumble's empty.
You had your crack at the world title last week. I had to fill that spot, man. The Rumble's full. I only have 30 spots. It's full.
Full?
It's full.
Adam, you know, I know,
Like
and
half-
the people know.
Like
that
10
no
people
Royal
have been
Rumble is
announced for
full
the Rumble.
without Finn Balor.
All I can do is apologize. The Rumble's full.
This ain't over. Full. Not stopping for that.
What a dumb storyline. Oh.
What's going on with you and Punk? You don't actually believe he was showing you respect last week, do you? He showed you up in your own hometown and then raised your arm like some kind of participation trophy, Finn, and then you thanked him for it. I heard Punk tell you to leave the Judgment Day. You don't believe he actually wants to become world champion, right? Because I promise you he doesn't, but you know who does, Finn? The Judgment Day, because the Judgment Day is your family.
Liv, this ain't as straightforward as it seems, okay? So let me figure this out.
The master manipulator.
She doesn't even want him in. All right, so we're muting the sound again because the Bravo and Rio are almost in the ring here. Love how they get those titles. That title belt's actually not terrible. Here comes Alpha Academy. Aren't they called the Alpha Babes? That's what the shirt says. I think they still go by Alpha Academy. It'd be interesting if they did something with Otis and Tozawa. That's the rumor right now, Devin. But we won't know anything 100% until Friday. But that's pretty much on par with last year. I mean, it came out officially on the 14th last year, and the 7th was early access for people who bought the game early. Got it a week early for the upper versions of the game. Got to play it early. So, all right, here comes the New Day. See, really, the New Day should be the people winning this match. Here comes New Day with Big G. I'd like to see these guys get back to the heights they were. They're not there right now, and I'd like to they're fully capable of it, and they need to fix this tag team division. They did it on SmackDown for a little while. They're doing it with the women's, although the SmackDown division's falling apart a little bit. God for the New Day. They probably should be headed a tag team title shot. That's a really long jacket that he's wearing. Yeah, we got Big G in the ring. The New Day always have like the best gear. Although I could do with Xavier Woods not rocking like those like trunks. Those are very small, tight trunks. Now, is the outlaw rule in effect? Oh yeah, let's.
Off here for Los Americanos.
That would be Bravo
So this should be
Americano,
interesting here.
The powerhouse of the duo. Also capable of incredible feats of athleticism.
These guys are so athletic,
Case
the
in point.
Americanos.
And look at the distraction by
We should have had them
Xavier Woods
wrestling
and Kofi
earlier. It's too bad we
Kingston
couldn't have gotten them in
taking out
NXT.
Bravo?
Yes, Bravo.
That would have been great.
As Jey Uso looks on. I mean, I can't understand any of these Americanos guys. Who knew?
I think
knows
I
who
hit
they are
sound.
in the mask?
I hit sound before
if you fancy yourself a man of culture, Michael Cole,
thing.
you would
It's
know
just-
Rayo
there's
and
such a
Bravo
delay.
already megastars in Mexico. Any sort of association with El
Yeah,
Grande
they're super
Americano
megastars in
is
Mexico.
a ticket straight to the top. I understand that Rayo and Bravo are already in discussions to create some fantastic new movies.
Tozawa now the legal.
Really?
man. You can
I'd
tag
watch
anyone
a
you want
movie
into
with
this matchup. Doesn't have to be your tag team partner, just like they did to Julius Creed there. And Creed now legal along with Tozawa. I think Megastar may be a little heavy.
Oh man!
Wow,
What
turn
a
them
clothesline
right
by
over.
Julius Creed, and Brutus blasts the New Day off the apron.
And who are you to deny the star power of Los Americanos south of the border, Cole?
Wow, double suplex by the Creed brothers, American made. These two kids so strong. Great tag team. Otis driven off the apron.
The knee off the
Both
back
massive
actually is
amateur
kind of cool.
wrestlers back in the day, all Americans.
There he is, Brutus!
Ball.
His camp,
Off
yeah,
the top
Brutus
rope,
ball.
taking everybody out.
Well, they call it that because the guy's strong as an ox, but sharp as a marble.
I've heard that. I've heard he's not the
And
smartest.
Otis
Apparently,
driven into the step, shoulder first. American made is taking
Julius
control.
Creed's. I like the way that goes. Honestly, it looks like you're putting yourself. Oh my God, it's 3 minutes of ads. Oh, just give me the commercial or play the match. Like they're still fighting. Why are we getting so many Netflix commercials during when? Like, do it. Anyways. Yeah, they're hardly on TV. Part of the problem with, like, it's part of the problem with what they're doing, like, with the tag division. Like, that's how bad the tag division's been treated. That, like, a major tag team, you've never seen them fight on Raw. Also, we're the Viking Raiders. Or the War Raiders? War Machine. I don't even know what they're going by now. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? It's too bad I couldn't get the matches done during the breaks. I just couldn't guarantee being done and coming back for them. All right, can we be done? Oh, there's no poll. Sorry, thank you. I'll get the poll up. Valid complaint. I'm sleeping at the bit here. The new day with Big G. Then we've got American Made. The Alpha Babes. And Americanos. There we go. Poll's up. My apologies. You can now vote in the poll. Poll is up. What do we got left? We've got the... I don't know how much they're going to fit into this. I don't know how much is left to fit into the night. Like, they've got Jay versus... Or, sorry, Jay. Punk versus Styles, which should be really good. AJ, not Jay. AJ. I'd love to see the New Day take advantage of the Outlaw rule and pin themselves so that they can get the title shot. I think that'd be super, super fun. And it hasn't been done in like 30 years. Like since like the early Attitude Era, 97, I guess. I think that's when, and they used to always say the Outlaw rules are in effect. It's also interesting how they've done this where like they'll have like two people or like three people in the ring for like the ladies when the ladies are doing theirs. Oh fuck, I'm so bad at this.
Out to the apron.
Why am I so bad?
Look at the power of Bravo Americano.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I think I'll be working that day, but I'll try and post something, a video before SmackDown with my thoughts on it once we actually get it.
And Tozawa came to play tonight.
My bad about the sound, guys. I'm so. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm really on it, and today, not
this
on
is a young
it.
man who at one point was one of the most sought-after free agents on the independents. He made a star of himself in
Nate.
Japan.
Yeah, so
Once upon a time
it sounds like it's 12 p.m.
Because Tozawa
They're
not
doing the
afraid
announcement.
to go deep into a matchup.
So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll be working, so I won't be able to post a video until I get home. But we'll do a video when I get home before
about as intelligent as a nail.
Yeah, but he's going to wreck some people.
That's the truth.
About it once we actually get everything, and I've been putting everything together in a file as they come out. We'll be doing daily videos too with all these like teases and stuff with the details coming out.
Shoving Woods into Bravo Americano.
I'm very excited with the thumbtacks.
Oh
no!
Poor Xavier. Poor Xavier.
They got him in the big package. I hate the Caterpillar.
Otis off the Caterpillar. And everybody breaks it up.
Oh, all the what's Tozawa going to do here?
Americano all working in unison to eliminate Otis, but look at Tozawa.
Tozawa's holding his own against 3 people.
Yeah, Tozawa kicked off at the
might as well be Braun Breaker.
Look at
Tozawa go for the double
DDT.
I love that. He does that in the game, and I love that.
Classic Tozawa offense.
Remember when he was a ninja for the 24/7 championship?
On the other side.
No, it's not the worm. It's called the Caterpillar.
An American made as well.
Tozawa versus everybody.
Tozawa's actually jacked. You can go find some old pictures of him being on the indie scene, and he was like way more.
On the other side.
Woods now has our official
Big G's getting involved.
Grayson Waller just took the leg out
Look at
from
the
under
poll here.
Tozawa.
We are 57% with the New Day with Big G.
So Waller took advantage.
Here comes Big Doze.
There goes Waller. And main event Jey Uso with a super kick.
Jey Uso, you shouldn't be getting involved. What are you doing to Big G?
Oh, what a
good God.
Oh, this is a big guy.
Double drop kick by Los Americanos.
True.
Over the top by
True.
Brutus. Here comes Julius.
You can see how
Brutus
like
caught him.
his offense is true to the game though. Like they at least take time to make sure that their movesets are very similar.
Tag to Tozawa.
Is Tozawa even conscious?
Tozawa looks.
Now after that tag.
He's gonna go for the senton.
He may be doing the Tozawa shuffle tonight in Toronto.
Senton.
Yeah, senton. He gets some good height off that. Really? Okay. We're giving the Alpha Babes the top spot here. Jay shouldn't have gotten involved and bothered Big G though.
You know, Corey, the Usos didn't really take Otis and Tozawa serious when they said they wanted a tag team opportunity. Well, they're going to have to take them serious now.
No doubt about it. There's the exclamation point. A senton from the heavens from Tozawa. And be ready, Jimmy and Jay, because Otis and Tozawa, the Alpha Academy, are locked in and gunning for tag team
But they need to start
gold.
building this tag team division back up. Something like that was a good start.
Well, let's head back to our own Jackie
I'm surprised the New Day didn't try attacking them from behind. Oh, we've got Becky Lynch.
Champion Becky Lynch.
Jackie Redmond's
Becky,
rocking the
congratulations
release
on
gear.
a successful title
gross.
defense last week against Maxine Dupree.
A monumental victory, actually.
Some might say that, yes, monumental.
You wouldn't know anything about monumental victories now, would you, wearing a jacket like that?
Oh, that's why they're doing it.
But it was a wonderful victory. Everybody loved it.
The Leafs haven't won
Unfortunately, there was
a
bit of
Stanley Cup
controversy,
since there
not
were
on
6
my
teams
end.
in the league.
Natalia afterwards went a little crazy, but I get it. I understand. I would be very disappointed if I trained somebody from nothing and they remained nothing. Like mid-Maxine. The same happened to me with loser Lyra. She betrayed me. But anyway, now Natty, she's implying that she's going to come after my title. Well, that's going to be impossible unless she wins the Royal Rumble, but bad news, because I'm going to be entering the Royal Rumble, which means that I'll be winning the Royal Rumble. Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, Becky.
You will
Kyrie?
not win the Royal Rumble because no one is ready for Asuka.
I'm ready for Asuka. I've been ready for Asuka. I've beaten Asuka many times. In fact, actually, we would have won more games if it wasn't for you and Asuka. You lost it for the team. Tell her that. Tell her. Go.
This is fun.
あいつこんな言ってます。Becky says she's ready. I heard her! 聞こえとるやん、ボケー!
I really like this dynamic between Kyrie and
In the
Asuka.
Royal Rumble.
See that?
Kyrie!
Okay, well that's fun.
You know, AJ Styles, WWE
Yes, he did make his
career
debut at the
began
Royal Rumble in
10 years
2016. We've
ago
talked about
month.
this. You feel like, yeah, she was an okay champ. She didn't get enough title defenses in. I was hoping for her to get a few more title defenses before it switched over. All right, we got AJ warming up in the back here. I guess they could be going right to the match here. Oh, Javon!
Match tonight and a bigger match Saturday,
Bouncy!
I hope I get to see you on that farewell tour.
That means let's do it.
Yeah, I know what it means. All right, have a good night.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Styles, Punk for the world.
I love Javon, but they need to do more with him. Bring him to the main roster. Have a plan. Have him team up with Ray, Penta, and Dragon Lee. Like, have him be like, because he's like got that move set that kind of fits their mold in more ways than one.
There's a real level of anxious anticipation for the Royal
All right.
Rumble this Saturday, and a large part of that is
Like,
because
we're very
of all
excited, but the
superstars
build-up's been
who
bad.
already declared. Like, think about what happened already tonight. We heard that Javon Evans is going to get bouncy in his very first Royal Rumble match. We also learned that the entire faction of the Vision is going to join the fray.
Who's he gonna
Now that
interview?
A few moments ago, the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch has declared for the.
Who are you gonna? Ah, there's Raquel.
Because I want all of you, Stephanie. Si me quieres, ya sabes dónde voy a estar. Stephanie! Every week.
Oh yeah, AJ's a legend,
Every
100%.
week you've been ducking me. You've been coming up with some kind of excuse.
Yeah,
to
she's
get
a
out
coward,
match
Stephanie
with
McCarron.
me.
She doesn't want to
Or if
face
it's not you,
Raquel.
someone else wants to stick their nose in my business, but I get it, La Primera. You're scared. You're scared because not once in your entire career have you faced anyone as dominant as big, sexy Raquel Rodriguez. Y es más, te voy a acabar. I will not finish until I get you in that ring one-on-one. And I will take my opportunity and I will take that Women's World Championship. Dame mi lucha, Stephanie. Dame lo que quiero. Give me the match. Make the match!
Wow, that was good.
Wow.
That was a good promo.
I know Adam Pearce has his plate overflowing, but I think something has to be done urgently regarding this conflict between Raquel Rodriguez, Stephanie Becker, and the Women's World Championship.
She knows how to roll her
speaking of
eyes.
championships, guys, do not forget, we're still counting down the minutes to that historical first time ever main event. The
Yeah, I
World
guess that's
Heavyweight
it for the
title
night.
on the line as CM Punk will defend against the phenomenal
We'll just get the entrances
AJ
next,
Styles.
and then. That was a good promo on her end.
WWE World is
Vegas,
back for
because we got to
WrestleMania
talk about
42 from
Thursday,
April
WrestleMania
16th
being
to
in
Monday,
Vegas
April
again.
20th at the Las Vegas Convention
Because we
Center
might have
in
forgotten
South
that
Paul.
Mania's in Vegas.
The return
Maybe
of fan
forgot.
favorite experiences in the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. Tickets are on sale now at WWEWorld.com.
Pierce.
Ay, Dios mío. Let me guess.
He wants the match.
Raquel won this, and I won Raquel. Pero I don't want a match.
What do you mean?
I want to fight.
A fight. Well, if you want to fight, you came to the
Balls
right
count
spot.
anywhere?
Next
Last
week,
man standing?
Monday Night
Last-
Raw. Stephanie Vaquer, you defend that Women's World Championship against Raquel Rodriguez
Last
in a
woman standing?
Philadelphia street fight.
Perfect.
Well, the Flyers can't
All
seem
right.
to win
Well,
a
we're
Stanley
getting
Cup,
close
but they certainly
to
know how to throw
this
down
main event
in
here,
Philadelphia.
which I'm
What an
super
announcement.
excited
I
about.
cannot wait.
Yeah, that's Monday, but let's talk about what's going to happen this weekend in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We head there tonight after Monday Night Raw. Let's take a look at the schedule. It all begins on Friday morning in the States, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. in the morning on the West
Yes,
Coast.
we've
for
seen the schedule.
kickoff show on ESPN2. SmackDown, of course, takes place later on that night. And then comes Saturday. The countdown show kicks off the road to WrestleMania. At
AJ
12
deserves the
noon
title.
Eastern,
He's a
9
good
o'clock
tag
in the
team
morning on the West Coast. Followed
Yeah,
by
no, I
Royal
agree.
Rumble.
I don't like.
Starts
Let's be
start time,
totally
2
transparent.
Eastern,
They're not pulling the title
11
off Punk
on
2
the
months
West
before
Coast of the
Mania.
United States.
Especially
And
with what they
of
did with Cody and they
course,
put it
the
on
post-show
Drew.
immediately
I don't think they're
following
going to
the
do
main
that
event.
with Punk,
What a night at the
especially with them
Royal
about to
Rumble.
announce being the cover athlete for
It is
2K26.
going down in Riyadh. The phenomenal AJ Styles, who may or may not be
so,
world
is
heavyweight
this the
champion,
only
depending
match
on the result of tonight. What is
that's booked for the
undeniable
Rumble right
is
now?
that Styles has put his career on the line
Beyond
against
the two
man
Rumble
who has
matches,
become
usually
the
there's,
career killer in WWE,
like, 2 matches
the
in
ring
between?
General Gunther.
Can Sami Zayn finally win his elusive?
Oh, no, that's the other
first
one.
ever
Sorry, we've got
WWE
Zayn versus
Championship.
Drew.
He's got
I
to go
forgot
through
about
the
that one.
Scottish Warrior to do just that.
I-
McIntyre, Zayn at the Rumble.
I would put the title on
Sami
Sami there.
Travel plans for Las Vegas.
So we got
It
4
is the
women,
30 woman
8
over
women,
the top rope women's
12 women,
Royal Rumble match. A star-studded field already
16 women.
announced, and who knows? Will
So
show
we're at
up
16
in
women,
Riyadh.
and if they show us the men, and I don't count 30,
Well for the men's
then I'm going to say, so
30
we've got
man over
4,
the top rope Royal Rumble match. And
8,
remember what awaits the winner of both
6,
the Rumble
12,
matches. An opportunity to
16.
main event WrestleMania against the champion of their choosing.
I think we're back at the start again. So there's only 16 people for the match. How can Pierce say it's full and he can't fit in Balor?
Look, we all got into the Rumble, right? So I think we should go in there with one goal, one vision, a vision that can extend all the way up to WrestleMania. Because we have an advantage, boys. First off, no one can stop us. We are a unit, a well-oiled machine, a machine of machines. And I think, since we have an advantage, let's take an opportunity to make sure that one of us leaves as the winner of the Royal Rumble. And I think that winner should be Braun Breaker.
Wow.
I agree with that. I agree.
See, gentlemen,
Paul did not say himself.
that is the vision.
Man, they just need to start bringing Punk and AJ out now. Okay, here comes Punk. If I don't turn the sound on right away, tell me in the chat if I've forgotten, and I'll apologize profusely once again. Cult of personality. Yeah, well, and it has to actually follow through. I'm curious if we'll follow through on that. That's the bigger question. By the time they get this match started, they're only going to have like 15 to 20 minutes for the match. I would have much rather see them do these entrances like 5 minutes ago. Because I just want this to be longer. I don't know what I did to my arm, but when I move my arm out that far, it hurts. I'm old now. I've got old man bones. Yeah, something's going to happen. Ah. You guys stretch. Yeah, I need to get back to running. I was doing so good in December, and I need to get back to that. Maybe I'll go for a run tomorrow morning and really try and get this into play. I ran for the first day when I started my job like 3 weeks ago. And I think I was still getting over my kidney stone because I felt terrible. And I got to work and I just felt terrible after it. But I need to get back into running in the morning. I'll start waking up a little bit earlier. I'm thinking about some new videos for MyFaction reaction to, in terms of some content for what's looking to be like, could be a late February. But I was thinking about doing, let me know your guys' thoughts are. My 10 favorite Persona cards, just 10 favorite cards in general. I kind of want to do a review of like MyFaction potentially for the year now, like with the year capping off and what worked and what didn't work. Maybe I can take it from take it similar to Simon Miller and do the ups and downs of MyFaction throughout the year. What worked and what didn't work, because there was some great stuff and there was stuff that needed to improve. So, and we'll be doing videos on 2K26 coming up. We'll do, I think, Infinite Angle, yeah, coming with Electric 2. And then the one with Sid Vicious. I need to do a video about the upcoming events, but also I'd like to have thumbnails with it. So I'm hoping when he pulls some thumbnails in the near future to go with it. Because it's always nice having that together. I can't believe my dryer's still going. Obafemi coming soon. My God. Like, what was your favorite card? I don't know. I feel like you can make the argument for Brawl Roman Reigns. Like, if you're going to talk personas, okay, so he's at Oba's in the Rumble. What a surprise. I think we all knew he'd be debuting in the Rumble. I think if you're looking at the cards and personas, just as like a persona, the retro AJ Styles was just such a treat and unexpected to happen. It was kind of crazy that we got that. I'm not ready for AJ to retire. Ugh. The men's Rumble is so stacked, I don't think there are going to be any. Yeah, I think you get, and I know you don't believe it, Charger, but I still think Jericho's like probably our lone surprise entrant for the men's Rumble. I think maybe Matt Cardona should have been held off for the Rumble as a surprise and then announce that he's part of the roster. I'd like to see Leon Slater in the Rumble. But I don't think that's going to happen either. Because I think Leon Slater could be really good in the Rumble. Who's the TNA Men's Champion is Santana. It could be, I don't know. And then the Women's Champion is Wayne Lee, the former Xia Li. All right, we can put the sound back on. Yeah, let's get this going. We don't have much time. Triple H like said this thing at 25 minutes after.
Georgia,
even though it can go as long as they want, and there's no time limit. Lillian's doing the broadcasting because the announcer couldn't get there with the snow.
His opponent,
I don't know. Is it Mike Rowe? Because I think Alicia Taylor's moved to SmackDown.
World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope Gunther doesn't ruin it. But also, I don't know.
I guarantee you, the ring general, the career
what you do
killer,
in terms of a winner/loser for this match.
This matchup tonight because if AJ Styles can pull off the victory,
be a good host.
Then you
Let's
gotta
get her poll up here.
that Gunther versus Styles at the Rumble Saturday is not only going to be for AJ's career, it's going to be for that, the world title.
As if the stakes needed to be any higher.
And we are underway. These men going one-on-one in a WWE ring for the first time in their careers on what could be the final night of AJ Styles' career.
Punk's back for 2 years, and the fact that he's just getting to the ring with AJ Styles now. But we've been on the AJ Styles retirement tour for a month or two now, potentially.
At NWA Wildside. We knew back then AJ was special.
Alicia Taylor,
I don't think anyone knew exactly how special. Phenomenal, even.
I think I said Taylor, so Tyler.
Would go on to be.
It was close, but not quite.
I didn't get to know AJ and meet him until 2016 when he came to WWE for the first time and made his debut in the Royal Rumble matchup. But I've become very close with AJ over the past number of years. Absolute gentleman, tremendous superstar in the ring.
AJ's one of the best in the business, apparently, even behind the scenes. He's very, very generous. Jay Lethal was talking about how he basically put the down payment down for AJ to, or for Jay Lethal to get a house.
Exactly that in their own respective ways.
And really helped him because at the time he was working TNA and not making enough money to buy his own house. And AJ told him to go find a place. They didn't tell him, but told him to go look at houses, so he went looking at houses. And then gave him the down payment to get his house.
In the world.
Really, really cool.
Styles, a former two-time WWE champion.
I remember
world title 7 times
watching AJ Styles debut in WCW in the tail end of WCW's run. They just introduced Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships.
Look at the go to sleep. Styles, though, trying to roll through for the calf crusher.
They had a tournament.
Going for their submissions early on in this matchup. Styles trying to fight out of it.
For those tag team champions. And AJ Styles was brought in with, I can't remember the guy's name, but they were a team called Air Paris.
Shinsuke Nakamura this past Saturday on Saturday night's main event. Corey, AJ said in his final year here,
very soon after, I
he wants
believe
to
it was
be able to have
Kidman
matchups with some,
and
some
Ray
of his
who won
all-time
those
great
titles.
rivals.
And then they, when got
Seeing the
brought
performance
into
styles put on Saturday night's main event against Shinsuke Nakamura
he
makes you
just
wonder,
dissolved those
AJ,
titles.
why are you walking away? There's still
But
tread left on the tires. There's still
AJ didn't
gas left in the
like
tank.
had the
You're still
option
phenomenal.
to move to developmental. Didn't want to travel, and then went to TNA and became a legend in TNA. And I won't say I was one of the people watching the TNA weekly pay-per-views when they started, because that just wasn't my jam at the time. But when they started on,
CM Punk.
What was it?
Staying a step ahead of the phenomenal one.
Goodness.
Oh!
Access
This
TV?
looks
No,
familiar.
I can't remember. It's not
Punk now with
sci-fi.
a running knee.
The TV station, they finally got a TV deal. I can't remember who the TV deal was with. But when they got the TV deal, that was about the time
Think about this.
Christian joined TNA. I really got invested in
Goldberg's career. He ended John Cena's career.
And
he has an
AJ Styles
opportunity
was just,
to end the
like,
career
for
of
lack of a better
AJ
word, phenomenal.
Styles
He was
this
the star of
coming
TNA.
Saturday. What does that do?
And it was very
for the ring
easy to
general?
see why.
What continues to grow the
Him,
confidence
Joe,
of Gunther. The man's
Christopher
already
Daniels.
achieved a list of accolades that would define a career.
Charger, I'm going to put
potentially
another
you in the Hall of
match
Fame.
that
And
you should
Gunther
probably
still,
watch before the weekend.
has a lot
But
of work
watch
to do.
AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus
That's the evolution of this business.
Christopher Daniels.
No matter how good you are, there's always somebody nipping
I
at
don't
your
know the
heels
year.
who wants your spot, who wants
2008.
what you have, who wants to be at the top of the mountain.
And Styles picture
If you just type that
perfect
match in,
drop kick. Sends the
it'll come up
champion
with
out of the
the
ring.
match. Wait, let me find it here. I don't
AJ
remember the pay-per-view.
Launch himself out to the apron and out catches Punk with that sliding knee.
Yeah, there it is.
AJ Styles looking to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Where am I looking here?
Taxes,
Unbreakable 2005.
chasing
Unbreakable
updates,
2005.
Getting nowhere.
And we got
Now
2.5
Taxes
minutes
is
of
a target
ads
tax
from
expert,
Netflix here.
doing
Great.
it all for you.
Yeah, he has been defending the title.
While keeping you in the loop.
Yeah, it's a triple threat, and it's the best, maybe the best triple
So you
threat
can
ever
keep
put together.
chasing
It's a treat. You should go
Now
and watch
this
that.
is
Also,
Taxes.
that's when they sold the
Intimate
six-sided ring.
TurboTax.
One of the things that really set TNA
What's your reaction
apart
to
from
that?
the rest of the divisions, because they used the six-sided
We had
ring at
Andrew
the
Luck
time.
on the show, and he gave us a hard count, and it was actually like a thing of beauty.
What? Come on. LeBron just like looming from across the court.
This is why we watch sports.
It all comes down to this.
Everyone's got to tell. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
I'll check it out. Better than... Yeah, it's probably better. Although that's like my second favorite triple threat of all time. That match is really like one of the best triple threats. And I know Benoit sucks and everything. But that match is so good. There isn't a moment wasted in that triple threat. The ladies one they did was similar to that. Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha. The first time they had the title was very, very good. Similar to that one.
Just tension.
But yeah, it's definitely on the...
Never knowing who might show up at the table.
It's definitely up there. Man, I'm so ready to be done with these WrestleMania trailers. We still got 2 months of these left.
WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, it really is. Like, Chris Benoit was legitimately one of the best wrestlers I'd ever seen. And I've talked about this before. He was my favorite wrestler before everything that fell. He's the reason I started watching wrestling. He was so good. He was Canadian. I really appreciated that. But he was so good and he was so fun to watch.
1,853 WWE fans here tonight.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Ontario, Canada. Sold out for Monday Night Raw. And our main event that we
one
didn't
was really
know was
good
going to
too.
happen
And
until
then
the start of the show.
impromptu
CM Punk,
triple threat
AJ
at
Styles for the World Heavyweight
SummerSlam. No,
Championship.
Evolution for the title ended up being really
Days
good
before
too.
the Royal Rumble in Riyadh. What a treat.
But yeah, you're probably not super familiar with Samoa Joe or Christopher Daniels, so you should check them out. They're all still really good friends with AJ. At the time, they were like the three big upstarts of TNA.
Risky proposition for both men. My God!
Into the corner.
That may have driven all the wind out of AJ's lungs, and maybe the opening the champion was waiting for.
AJ's been extremely focused in this match for the world title. You got to wonder, though, still in the back of his mind as what's looming come Saturday.
I disagree, Cole, and I've known AJ long enough to believe that Styles can compartmentalize like no other. AJ is focused on one thing right now. That's CM Punk. That's the potential to become world heavyweight champion. The minute the bell
really
rings,
afraid Gunther's
AJ will
gonna come
shift
out
his
and ruin
focus
this.
to Gunther. But right now, he's
I
thinking
don't know
about
why,
Punk.
but I could see that happening.
Punk now, caught him with a heel kick to the jaw. Punk able to duck underneath. There's the neck breaker by the champion. And now it's Punk starting to regain control.
See Punk fighting through the pain. You can see the agony etched on the face of the champion, but the knee connects.
And the Bulldog, vintage CM Punk. And he wants to put AJ Styles to sleep. Oh!
Shining Wizard from the
Styles
champion.
Cover.
I don't think I've seen Punk do a Shining
Interesting
Wizard.
the way Punk's changed his strategy. Normally he goes for the go to sleep there, but instead decided to hit it with a Shining Wizard.
We talked about the familiarity and above all the respect for one another's abilities. CM Punk realized, I'm going to need a little insurance. It's not time to put AJ to sleep just yet. Shining Wizard connected, but didn't keep the Phenomenal One down for 3.
And now Punk perhaps looking for the GTS. Styles on his shoulder. Styles will land on his feet.
Styles not
AJ
ready
with
to
a right
go
hand.
to
And now
sleep quite
AJ
yet.
goes to work. Boom! What a clothesline. And now Styles with a running forearm.
Punk should have worn his Fantastic Four gear. He would have matched AJ. Very similar color
AJ
palette.
now trying to rally the fans here in Toronto.
Into the corner. Styles now drags the champ toward the center of the ring.
Punk out the back door. Ooh! Takes down Styles.
To retain the title, and a kick out by Styles at 2. Grueling.
You remember that
physical
episode of
matchup
WCW?
between
Yep.
these two. About what you would expect.
Series of sharp right hands to the eyebrow of the challenger.
Yeah, they really just call it on the fly. When you get good, you can do that.
Styles up on Punk's shoulders. Go to sleep.
And it flows
position
better
here.
a lot of the times when they do that.
Punk got caught.
Into the calf crusher?
Oh!
Ushigoroshi from Styles.
Cover for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's not going to pin
and
Punk.
a kick out by 2.
I'd like to see a wrestler say, I'm not going to go for a pin until I know I'm going to get the win.
Let's take another look.
Because these never work,
Tide Turner
like, generally.
in this matchup. Styles dropping Punk across his own knee, neck first. And the World Heavyweight Champion is in jeopardy.
Ugh. Remember when AJ Styles came back from injury
WWE
jacked?
fans in Toronto trying to will on Styles.
He was like the beefiest we'd ever seen
CM
him.
Punk as well. That's a chant of appreciation for two of the best superstars to ever do it.
The champ stunned. Styles gonna
Yeah,
climb
I
the
loved
ropes.
early TNA. Although there was always like
Trying to hook Punk here.
Punk
blocks.
there was always like TNA didn't quite get it
Styles
sometimes
set to
too.
the mat.
There's a lot of things that did really good, and then there's a lot of booking decisions that made them
And
look
Punk's now
like
in
were
position.
terrible. Or just like matches that were terrible. They did a lot of terrible match styles. A lot of reverse things, like the reverse battle royale. I can't remember the match, but where they had to like
AJ trying to fight it off. It's cinched in.
get in the ring to then get out of the ring, and they were fighting to get in the ring,
For Styles to tap.
then to turn into battle royale. And there was something where they had to, I think the King of the Hill matches where they had to put the ladder, the title, climb the ladder and put the title up. to win.
It's an incredibly hard
They like doing
position
reverse
to breathe in if
matches.
you're AJ
Some of them
Styles.
didn't,
Punk
just did
knows
not
that,
work.
which is why he was clutching with everything he had.
And look at Punk now. AJ Styles, tremendous core strength, fighting out of it. Uh-oh.
And then you had like terrible
Punk in
gimmicks like the
Styles
dicks.
clash, and it didn't work out.
I think it was the dicks.
Ring awareness from the World Heavyweight Champion shown there.
And
Punk,
or no, the
nothing
Johnsons.
fancy,
It was the Johnsons.
just forcing Styles back into the buckle to break the grip.
And Sports Entertainment Extreme, SCX. That was a completely Vince Russo thought process.
And Styles looking to roll through now. Looking
Into
for
the calf
a
crusher.
but
I
Punk
hate the calf crusher in
survives.
the game. It's really hard to get into a position where it makes sense to
Punk in
use.
position, but Punk makes it to the ropes.
Yeah, they had a lot of good wrestling. They had a lot of terrible
Vicious
match
knee to the
types.
kidneys of the champion.
And the guys tried their best to make them work. Now, some of them were really cool. Ultimate X is like one of my favorite things they ever did. The title would be
AJ out to the apron.
at the top, and there'd be the post would basically go right to the top. Like they'd increase up by like go to sleep on the outside of the ring.
by Punk.
I don't know, like 10 feet extra would be on top of the ring posts.
Well, if Punk
And then
can get
there'd be
back up, he may
wires
win this
crossing,
by count out,
like
but knowing
crisscrossing
CM Punk,
diagonally
that's not
between
how he
them.
wants to do it. Not against AJ
And then
Styles.
the title was suspended in the middle
The
of that
official now
crisscross. And so you had to climb
count of
across
three.
the ropes to get the title. And it was always a fun match. Like Ultimate X is like one of my favorites.
Count of 6.
Usually for the X Division Championship.
Punk into the ring. Styles at 8 is in trouble. A count of 9.
I'm surprised Punk.
Styles
I was like,
just
Punk probably doesn't
beats
want to win
the
by
count.
countout. Surprised he didn't roll back out trying to get AJ into the ring.
And I think secretly,
Although
deep in
maybe
his
he just
heart,
doesn't really
CM
care.
Punk's happy that AJ beat that count. CM Punk wants to beat the best in the world. He said it himself. You don't want any controversy. You don't want any caveats or stars by the match in the record books. You want to say you defeated one of the best of all time with the World Heavyweight title on the line.
It is our main
sweet.
event on
Thanks for the
Monday
follow.
Night Raw. Punk Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Appreciate that, Lucky.
On what could be AJ Styles' final night on Monday Night Raw. And Styles still stunned.
Yeah, unfortunately, that may have been AJ's last gasp.
I mean, Punk can't even get Styles back to his feet off that go to sleep, which caught Styles flush.
I wonder if Styles is going to get Styles clashing.
Now. Here's the cover. He's got Punk in position. Middle of the ring.
Oh, Styles clash. He's not going to get the.
Punk kicks out at 2.
I feel like everybody kicks out of the first finisher nowadays.
AJ
Like you need to
Styles
hit
made
multiple finishers
believers
in most
out
of these
of
matches.
all of us, old faithful. The Styles clash, middle of the ring, stacks the champion's shoulders, but Punk not done yet.
Gotta wonder if Styles is playing possum to lure the champion in.
Match is going to be done anytime here.
This is for the World Heavyweight
Triple H doesn't like going
Championship.
over like 25-ish
AJ
minutes
Styles,
after
the
10.
challenger on his feet. CM Punk, the champion.
I really hope Punk doesn't, or Gunther doesn't ruin it. Just checking out the poll here. We got
This is
9
what
votes with
separates
89%
AJ
thinking
Styles
that
from the rest of the pack. The ability to
89% of
find
people
that
thinking
next
that
level, to
Punk is
tap
going to
into
win. I
that
think that's
next gear.
likely the case.
Styles is lining it up.
This was the beginning, the end for Nakamura on Saturday night. Looking for the phenomenal form.
I'm telling you, man.
But CM Punk
I have
makes
the
it to
scripts
ropes,
right
causing
here.
Styles
This
to
is the
lose his
script.
balance.
The mark of a resourceful
Triple H
champion.
sends it to me before every show, and then I print it out and have it on my desk
Desperate,
for
perhaps,
reference.
but CM Punk knows what he has to do to retain. It's not always the popular thing.
These two men giving everything they have.
All right.
Styles to the back of the knee. And here comes Punk. Styles as well. Punk down to a knee. Oh. kick right to the chest. Hook with a chop. Pele kick.
Man, this is a brawl. It's not as good as the Shinsuke match on the weekend. I thought this would be better. I think it's been good, but it's not been like the level of what I thought these guys would be putting out.
We might have our answer, Cole.
AJ Styles realizes
Styles
this
is
is
up.
his chance, his opportunity. He wants one
Man,
more
that would be a
reign as
flip
world
if they let
champion.
AJ win and then he dropped the title to Gunther on Saturday. That would really shake up WrestleMania plans. I don't think that's likely to happen.
Punk's back might have given out. Maybe it was a knee. Favorable
I mean, AJ's
position
been
for
working on the
challenger
knees,
here.
so
Styles now.
trying to get into the Styles class position.
Styles hanging on to the top rope.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, come on now! Damn it! Finn
Oh!
attacking the champion CM Punk.
I don't like the way this finished.
Of a desperate man. A man who's on the outside looking in.
I really hate the way this finished. I really, really hate it.
Balor.
I didn't think it'd be Balor either.
CM
This
Punk
whole Balor storyline does not make sense. Like, there not being room in the Rumble for him. I don't know where this is going, whether it's a match at the Rumble for the title again, or...
Finn Balor isn't done yet. Balor throwing CM Punk and the respect that Punk showed Balor earlier tonight back in his face.
Is he, though, Michael Cole, or is Finn Balor taking CM Punk's advice? Finn Balor is forcing the champion's hand.
Yeah, it's better than good. There's still not a
now.
satisfying end to the match.
I hate it. I don't agree with it, but part of me understands it.
Balor pissed off.
I don't know.
Not going to be able to be in the Rumble match.
Once again, he should be in the Royal Rumble. It's stupid that he's not.
Oh, coup de grace to the ribs.
I thought we were going to a face turn with Balor. They could still have a heel turn to separate from the
wants to be
Judgment
on
Day.
top of the mountain again.
Is AJ Styles going to get involved here and try and stop it?
Balor with a third coup de grace.
One more dagger to the heart of CM Punk.
And I'm going to ask the question that Punk asked of Balor earlier tonight. Finn Balor, what do you want your legacy to be?
I hate the fact that that's the end of that match, and that's how it, like, turned out. No, just the promo they showed for Triple H earlier today, Sniper Wolf, for the King of Kings edition. Nothing else new. It looks like the official cover reveal will be 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or no, Eastern Standard Time on Friday. They'll do the full reveal of everything that day. And there's already some creators who've gotten information about the game, which they are embargoed, but can say they've talked with them and will be able to share that with their people. I'm not one of those people. But I know Jesse from the Pro Wrestling Shoot for sure is one of those people, and we'll have information on coming on Friday, and we'll be covering it as the news comes out. Probably I'll film something before SmackDown, so and we do that. Can we get, maybe it's a tight timeline, but maybe, I don't know. Anyways, he should still be in the Rumble. It sucks he's not in the Rumble. Anyways, guys, you know what? We're going to wrap up the stream now. I got to be done at 10:30 tonight. Next week, we will do Weekly Towers. I just got something that I've got to finish up here. So I hope you guys had a good night. Thank you for coming to hang out. I do appreciate you all. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll do some streaming Wednesday. I think the majority of it will be Power Wash Simulator 2 because we just really have nothing else in the game to do at the moment. So yeah. But anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.